Okay, motion 6, Young Black Members at Conference. Chair, Conference. Neema Williams, National Young Members Forum. Moving motion 6, Young Black Members at Conference. First time speaker. I'd like to thank the Standing Order Committee for allowing this motion to be put back on the agenda. As a young black person and as a young black trade unionist, I'm very proud of this conference. It is the largest of its kind in Europe, and it's a major achievement by UNISON and by black trade unionists. It is a place where we come to discuss and debate and decide our priorities. It is where we hear many powerful and thoughtful contributions about the way forward and about getting organised. It is where we can participate with our fellow black members, determining our agenda. So we welcome those who identify themselves as black to this conference. We welcome those who are black and disabled. We welcome those who are black and LGBT, and we welcome black women. But conference, how welcoming is our conference to young black people? How do we encourage them to attend? How do we bring them into the movement, this movement? Or should I say, how do you bring them into the movement? How do you encourage them to attend this conference? How do you welcome them to this conference? Because this year, we have 5 young members attending conference. 2 of them are from National Young Members Forum, and we don't even get a vote. 5 young members is only 2% of the delegates to this conference. Imagine if I was standing here telling you that we were going to have a conference with 98 men and 2 women, and we were going to debate the future for black women. Can you imagine? That would be a righteous uproar. It's quite similar to if I was to say to you that I was going to create a DVD on the disproportionality of the cuts and pay, and not include 1 black person. So conference, our argument as black members has always been the right to be heard in our unions, and the right to be active, and the right to lead. And we have always demanded that we are heard as a diverse group. But we are failing, you are failing, if less than 2% of the conference is young people. Please, conference, I do not want to hear people getting up here saying that young people are simply not interested in jobs and job security, education, training, health and safety, fairness and equality. I do not want to hear it, because if we can only conclude that our young black children are not interested, then the blame is that of our own, because that means that we have failed to teach our children of how we labour and struggle together and organise together and win together. Conference, as a young black female, I too demand to be included actively, along with my fellow young black members. The new formula for representation is a welcome development, but all branch member groups, regardless of their size, must be looking to develop the next generation of trade unionists, trade union activists. They must all be looking to bring along young members to conference. Of course, conference is not the be-all and the end-all of black self-organisation, but is a visible, mighty body of black trade unionists in unison. It is where young black trade unionists can learn from their experience and the wider black community. It is also where young trade unionists can remind our experienced sisters and brothers what it's like to be young, ambitious and full of energy. Conference, we look to you to be our role models, our leaders, our organisers. We look to you to inspire us to stand, be heard and take the struggle forward. Unfortunately, young black members are feeling not encouraged to be part of this process. More unfortunate is the thought that soon you will have no one to carry this torch forward. Please support the motion.